It's trying. And this is take two because I forgot to turn on my mic. Anywho's, welcome back to the channel. Right here, 1973, Volkswagen Thing. Yes, it's the Stuff and Thing episode. Mainly what we're going to do in this one, or I'm going to try to do in this one, is just get it running. For my knowledge, it's been sitting since the early to mid to late somewhere in the 80s. Been in his family for years. I think they're the second owner of it, something like that. But yeah, got drug out of the shed. They want it running. I don't know, normal will it run process to this thing is going to be about the same, but a little different because I know they were messing with it. And I just want to dump the oil because I don't know how much fuel they got down it, if they did any. But I just want to at least put fresh oil in this thing. Start from basically a clean slate and also check the valves. I don't know how in depth they went into the engine to try to get it running. So cover bases, make sure everything's good so far. But let me swing it around and let's get this thing fired up. It's in really good condition. All right, Volkswagens, love them. Hard to film, just in general, what the heck I'm doing, so I'm gonna yell at you most of the time. Like I said, first thing we're gonna do is dump the oil. And, well, there's a lot in it. Oh, she is straight lacquer. I'm happy I'm going with this procedure. All right, I'm gonna loosen this, just let this thing drain, and then we'll fill it up when we get ready to crank it over. Remind me. There we go. Well, it looks all right-ish. Where's the flashlight? No water immediately dumped, so that's, you know, positive. She look, I mean, a little metallic-y. Huh. I don't know if the rainbow is picking up. But yeah, she has a little bit of shimmer to her. All right, let's start ripping this thing apart. I had to reset because I pushed things. I don't know how to reset things. All right, first thing, what is going on? Oh, nice. There's an oil pressure gauge that's, couldn't tell you. Huh. All right, well, if he wants to keep it, we can run electrical. All right, let's see. Where am I gonna start? What am I gonna start on? Start by getting stuff out of the way. Hose clamp, yes, that's a good spot for you. Don't know why you're there. All right, get that out of the way. Pull that over and crimp it-ish. Hopefully it doesn't spray oil everywhere, because that would be, you know, my luck, but terrible. What do I got? 10. 10 on an extension. Now I have done, hold on. Brain, please brain today. Now I have done the will it runs where I time myself, so I'm just not even going to do that on this one. Come on, get in there. Well, we don't, this is not needed, so it's going away. Don't ask me what the hell this thing is. I don't know. Altimeter, up and downer, switchy thing. Just in the way is what it is. All right, distributor loose. Everything's just everywhere. What is that thing? Oh, that's pretty sweet. I've never actually seen one still on the car. All right, if you're not familiar, these bad boys up here, Volkswagen used to have diagnostical ports. This guy right here on what should be the number 1 wire, I don't even know if I'm pointing on it, is an inductive amp clamp, kind of like your timing guns. So that when you plug in your old computer, beep boops, it'll read stuff. Well, the good thing is, it's there for novelty purposes, because no one has one of those computers. All right, distributor cap. Why are there so many wires all over the place? Gone. Coil wire. That's going to go away. Wires. Yeah, I've been doing this for many days at this point. This is the first time I've ever seen the amp clampy thing on it. Yep. Oh, we just now have failure to communicate. I don't even know how the hell to get this off. Is it like normal? You just pull it? Well, you can't. We'll figure it out. Right now, I'll save that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, been doing this for many days, and I have never ran across one. What's this line? This is extra? That's fuel. Why is the fuel line all the way over? Oh, that's vacuum. Oh, we don't have a charcoal canister. That's cool. Fuel pump. Get that out of the way. Urgh. Everything sounds so breaky. It's good. Distributor. Holy crap, you're seized in here. Did I loosen that? Pretty sure I did. It's doing me no favors. Oh yeah, you are very loose. Oh, okay, good. She moved. Whew. Green wire, just points. Put that out of the way. Fuel line. No, that's not connected anymore. Oh, just jiggles and wiggles. All right, this is going in the trash. And by trash, I'm just going to put it over there. Man, this thing, if you could smell it, if this had smell-o-vision, it's all lacquer, so, you know, good. All right, what do I got here? Hot wire. Why is there a second on the ground? I think I have a tack? Or had a tack? No, oil pressure gauge, there is one here. Wire for something else, or a second holder for something else. Usually if you see 2 wires on the old thing, coil, and by that I mean if you see a another wire on the negative, it's usually a tack signal. So I don't know why, but it's not there. All right, hots. What's this? That should be reverse lights, this one. All right. Get the coil out of here. Where's my pew? NASCAR. Left front. Oh, by the way, it's like 9:15 right now, 9:16. All right, we're gonna put a new coil on, so that's fine. Carburetor. Rip the carburetor off. I'll end up capping that port because what is this even going to? I don't know. I'm just going to say admissions. All right. Rear. Vacuum line not needed because it doesn't have that oil bath. The real tell is going to be if this thing works. I might polarize it before I try to chooch the chotch on it. Because if I don't have to repair an alternator, I don't have to repair an alternator or a generator. This thing. Come on, fingers. Fingers. That washer 8. Throttle cable. Gonna cooperate? Yes, you will. Boink. Jiggle wiggle. Get that out. Put that where I could lose it. Choke hot wire. Oh, yours. You have not moved in a while. All right. One old carburetor off. Put it in the pile. All right. Those tubes look good enough to fire on. That's fine. We get some lube. Yeah. All right, now the fun part. Let's get this thing running. Now, I always do this. Do you see the engine? I'm gonna need a new 21. I used it as a hammer, and now it's well, temperamental's a thing. Should be one. Note to self: don't use your gear drives as a hammer. Anywho, this is the same brand new distributor I used on what car? Go there. My Nemesis. That weight beetle. So, I know it works. There we go. All right, you're down. Boop, come here. Right about there. All right. Distributor, sort of doing things. And good enough. All right. Let's say I guess wires. He did bring wires. I don't think I have a set of mine. I think I forgot to reorder or restock. Did I? Indeed, I did. Crap. All right. I have to pull, because I know he said, good thing I used my listening skills. He said he put spark plugs in this thing. I don't know what kind of spark plugs he put in. Also, I just felt in the hole, and they are, that's forward, reverse, dopey. They have the ends on it. The plug wires he brought me are not even tight, so that's good. The RNGKs, BR6HSs, beautiful. You can tell, brand new, haven't even been fired. Nice. Happy I poked my old finger in there. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would have been a bit mad. Come on, phalanges. Phalangi. Obviously go back and torque them. I torque them all, guys. Come on. Hey. What is this? What is this and why are you in there? You are the fuel line. I don't like you. Hey, what are you? Yeah, go up there. I still won't be able to find. There it is. Hey, come on. Did I get it? I didn't get it. Well, come on. I mean, I could have just took it out by hand. It's not like they're in here tight. Jeez, that one's tight. That looks more gooder. Yeah, I'm gonna, even though these are new plugs, I'll probably end up ordering new ones. Peace of mind, I guess. There's probably absolutely nothing wrong with these. They're brand new, they haven't been ran. So they'll go in a box and I will give them back to the owner so that he can have a spare set. What are you doing, Sparkplug? If he ever wanted just, you know, for hoots and hollers to change spark plugs. You know, the wife was in the shop and everything's moved. Let's pick a number. Where am I? It's like reading a micrometer, but I'm stupid. Something like that. I thought I had this one tighter. Click. Click. Oh. This is the hole I don't like. Make up your mind. Are you going to seal it or are you not? All right, that's good. They're only at like 18. Like I said, I'm just going for a to start. They will hold or they won't. All right, wires. Where'd they go? Do 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 do. What else is this thing gonna need? I think from what they can remember, and a lot of this is, you know, mind powers over years. One. B. I said B. Come on. There it is. There it is. Now it's in. Trace. Coil. Why not? And last plug wire. You know where this one goes because it's the last one you have left. I know. One thing I like about the Emps, I think these were MPs, the original style, is you can unscrew these and actually shorten them, so it's not gonna, they won't be all flippity floppity. But right now, we're against the clock. And by that, I mean, we're not against the clock. I need some vacuum plugs. There's that old carb. Do you have any on you? Probably not. Of course not. I have a million carburetors up here. Any of you have plugs? Oh, those are crappy ones. That's fine. I'm not going to use a good one for what I'm doing currently. Plug that. I just know where those are. I mean, I know where my other ones are, but they're over there, and I'm over here. So we got that. All right, let's do some distributor stuff, or coil stuff. I did buy a, oh, hello. I did buy a new coil. Owner did supply one, except you ohm them out. I'm running electronic, you ohm them out. That one came out to 2.3 to 2.5 ohms. 3 or higher is what I run. This guy, it's a, you know, off the shelf Master Pro, because expert 2-5025. They ohm out to 3 to 3, something like that. But let's do the fun thing and swap everything. Flathead. Overly excessively big one. Perfect. Oh, you are not going to cooperate, are you? I got the burps. It's too fat. Shit. All right. Well, you save your bracket. That's fine. Let's get this guy off now. Now, I used my 8. You saw me. There I put it. Are you an 8? Yes. Yes, you are. Lube. There we go. All right. That's going to break because, you know, smart man. Positive that way. I'm positive about it. That's not funny. Oh, come on. Must be an American coil. It's fat. Fatter. Come on, fit in like your skinny jeans. There it is. I was going to say, it's like, I run these things. Not the first time I run these coils. Come on. A wire? Come on. There you go. Yeah, I know. You could yell at me. I bypassed the idle air cutoff. Power. Boop. Reverse power, as in negative. Boop. All right, coil should be doing coily things. Yeah, what else? Carburetor, I mean, we can throw that on. Trusty 3031. Trusty 3031, why don't you fit? What? Well, it's nothing I screwed up. Okay. That's weird. Let's do the right thing. 'Cause the other one was a pain in the butt to come off somewhat. Oh. Oh, smartest man in the world. Machine shop. Woo! All the rip'ems. Come on, you're just aluminum. All right, good. There we go. I don't know why you guys are worried. Just need a little bit of finagling. Should have put the carb on first, not gonna lie. That's fine. Take that off. Is it a 15 or is it a 16? I think it's a 14. Well, to do this, because fat hands. Oh, that's fine. Why? Why? What are you doing? Like, just thread. You have one job, literally, one. That's threading on. There we go. Ugh. Come on. It's really close to the manifold, that flange. I'll end up, yeah, everything that's attached to the bottom of this thing is just rusting, so I'll probably end up making a cover plate and yeah, getting rid of this thing. Click, click, good. All right. Oh, let me tighten that pan. Don't moon tune them, you'll rip out the threads. So let's see, carburetor, check. Distributor, check. New coil, check. How did I screw this up? This camera has not stopped. I forgot to plug literally number 1 in. I plugged number 1 into number 2 and just kind of, you know, forgot. So that's the thing. All right, let's get some oil in this beast. That's nice and loose. That's good. Oil, funnel, fluid, dumpy receptacle-y thingy. There we go. Boop. What do I got? What are you? 1030. How much fluid? I don't know. I think I have 3 quarts of this. This is just the cheap house brand, 1030, O'Reilly's. I just want lube in here, guys, and not oil, or not lacquer. I was going to pop valve covers. I'm not. I'll look to make sure that they haven't. And the back venting of this engine smells like straight up lacquer. It's pretty impressive. Two, three. 3-ish quarts. I might be a little under, might be a little over. Again, it's coming out. It just has to start. Literally all I'm going for. Then I run 1540 Rotella. And usually if it's a revival, I will dump a thing of zinc in there. If it's been running, I don't know. I do weird stuff. Yell at me in the comments. I don't care. That's what I've been doing for years and years and years in my warranty, so I haven't had a problem. So I'm not going to change it. Oh, well, that's nice. The heater crossover's cut. Okay. Oh, this thing's going to be loud, too. Shoot. It has a stinger and no muffler. It's good. Baby bottle. I think I have fuel. I'm not sure. It's probably. This has been sitting. So now I know it's going to be perfect. It still smells explodey. I can't remember what's in here, guys. No foof. No good. All right, let's get rid of this. And put some foof juice in. Oh, what am I doing? I'll just dump it right into the oil. It'll evaporate. I can put a fire out with it if I want to. That is a minute. It's at least sealed, so it should be better than whatever the hell that was in there. Oh yeah, it looks like yes. Boop. Alrighty. Boop, 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 doop, boop, doop, doop, boop, 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 doop. Where's my red sauce? Man, I got a mess. Fuel line's not connected, all that stuff. Is it in here? Want the sauce? Basically make her into a two-stroke. All right, let's load, oil's in, pan's tight. Let's just check this. Right about the line, perfect. This thing's gonna be so stupid loud. Good news is I do have things. It's getting another exhaust. All right. Might want to take that off. Might want to put this back on. I'll tell you what my recording time is. I can look dumb at the computer or the camera. Thin profile. I think you are 14. Yep. That's how I got it tight last time. Anywho, all right. Final check. Oil in thing. It's probably going to spew. That's fine. Oil pressure sender will connect. Hopefully you don't puke. That'd be fine. Plugs on. Wires on. Coil. Distributor. Carburetor. We got fuel. Oh yeah. All right, let's lower her down. If she's gonna chooch, she's gonna chooch. I think I might have pulled it unless I'm on the lock. I'm never on the lock because safety. I would hook up my beep beep, but I don't feel like it. Keep her off the ground for safety. Good enough. Contact. Please don't be stupid. Oh, we need a battery. All right, battery. These cables are going to need to be replaced. They are crap. Try this again. Contact. Okay, we got a gen light. Fire and hole. Was out the butt. So that's progress. That starter does not sound nice. Whew, smoky. So out the butt. That's too far retarded. Give her a little chooch that way. Try it again. The starter is not long for this world, guys. I think there might be a mouse house in there. I don't know if the smoke's coming up. Going well. Maybe there? I don't know. Give me 1 second so you're not missing anything. Let's do a fast battery change. Hold please. Beep. Boop. We're back. She cranks. What do you want? No choke all fuel? Maybe? We'll do that. Let's open the choke. If you guys didn't know, this screw on the side, the 3 screws on the side, adjust your chokes or adjust your choke. So, yeah, I'm just opening her up. It wants to. It's trying. I think those rings are just there. Come on. Just catch, car. Let's give her a little more advance. More fuel. Come on. Ah, you almost had it. It should light all the fuel and all the air, or most of it all. Come on, car. It's trying. It runs. 10:17 hour. about an hour to start it. Send a text message to the owner. Well, said video message. Boop. Boop. Sending. Whew. Yeah, it just had to wake up. Rewatching that video or the footage is going to be interesting. Just because I don't know what it was doing back here when I need the other one. Where'd the smaller one go? It blew a bunch of crap out. So that's good. What are you? I don't know. Exhaust is wet with something. And I shot the Corvette. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, there's just, it looks great in there. I do know that they said that they filled this thing with Marvel. Oh, gen light doesn't go off, by the way. I'll try to polarize it. More gooder. Sounds all right. Whew. But yeah, I was going to look at the time, but yeah, it's about an hour. Shop is completely crapped out, so that's good. Radio shut down, so that's awesome. Whew. This is the worst revival startup I have done. But overcome, persevere, and you know whatnot. College thing. Gen light didn't turn off, so that's fine. Oil pressure, well, didn't light up, so I know that that's not working. So that's also fine. But she fires up for sitting since the 80s. We're pretty all right. Oh, yeah. Spare exhaust I had came off that yellow gear, the first yellow gear. It's going to go onto this thing just so it's not that obnoxious. But she at least runs. Now it's going to be call the owner tomorrow. Chit chat with him, yell at him, tell him he needs to pay me lots and lots of money to get this thing back on the road. I'm kidding. It's only going to be somewhat of a lot of money. Got to do brakes, obviously. Hoping the hard lines are good. So, you know, the brakes, shoes, lines, so on and so forth. What else? Obviously go through the engine and do engine things. I still gotta make it right. Actually put his components on. Coil staying, distributor staying, carburetor, that's my carb. He doesn't get my carb. Gotta tighten up this thing. But yeah, that that is, I don't know if it's going to pick up in the camera. Oh, nose itch. That exhaust is a light. I don't know, well, it's picking up in there, but she's quite oily. With that said, the engine runs, well, sounds good. With that said, I'm hoping we don't have like a bad engine. Like I said, it did drain metallic out of it. I could pull compression on it. I'll run it some more. Here's the thing, if it's hurt, it's hurt. There, I said it. That's just how it works. If it needs top end rebuild, it needs top end rebuild. Not gonna hurt it anymore, all the crap's in the block anyway. So, I guess with that said, I'm gonna let this thing air out and yeah, wrap this one up. So this is the 80s, running. Fired up pretty good. Like I said, it's 10:30-ish right now, 10:20 something, 10:22. Yeah, not trying to wake up the old neighbors too much because it sounds like a freaking gunfire go off. But yeah, exhaust right now, the oil coming out of it concerns me a bit. Compression test, maybe I'll run. I don't know, I haven't got there yet. We just got it started. And I'm gonna pass out, so it's doing good. Give me a second, let this stuff, the ominous haze go away, and I'll wrap it up. All right, guys, smoke really hasn't cleared, obviously, but I did do another refire after I noticed this going on. I don't know how well it picks up, but that's all fresh oil, and same thing in here. And I commented on the exhaust. I think we're down a piston. There's a lot of crankcase pressure blowing out of this tube, like a lot. We'll end up obviously doing a compression check on it, see what's going on, but at least because the plugs were new, I should be able to pull them and see the affected cylinder. But let me crank it off again and see if I can show you. But yeah, it's just pumping oil out that tube. And then it's the same thing with the tailpipe. Couple heat cycles maybe, I don't know. Maybe the rings will come around. I'm hoping it's rings and not a pulled piston or a cracked piston. Again, don't know why this car was parked. Could have been engine. When it runs, it sounds fine. There's no in play, so that's good. But yeah, she's just in oil. So, compression check. We'll pull the plugs tomorrow. And check it out, but at least we know it runs. And obviously it's starting easier. Yeah, it's just not, can't predict everything, guys, you really can't. So stay tuned I'm gonna call the owner in the morning, obviously, it's getting late. Call the owner tomorrow, see what he wants to do, see what his game plan is, because obviously developments have happened, as per usual. You never know what these cars, guys, but I'm hoping it's just rings, but it's running good. It's just the excessive oil coming out of both ends. It's like a bad night at Taco Bell is what's going on right now. So I'm gonna shut it down for tonight, give the owner a call tomorrow, and yell at him, tell him what's up, and take it from there. And then I'll report back. So stay tuned, I'll be back. All right, guys. It's the next day. I talked to the owner, I lost my wrench. About the developments that happened last night about firing this thing up. First thing I'm going to do is put in a different exhaust on that has a muffler, so that I can, hear with my ears. Because I can't tell you with this missing stinger if there's what have you and whatnots, rod knocks and bangs and pops. So I'm gonna put on a different exhaust. I have one that, you know, laying around. It's not mint, it's not perfect. This thing is gonna get a different exhaust anyway. But what I'm using right now is just a older one that I have, so that if it still decides to burn excessive amounts of oil, let's go up there. If it still decides to burn excessive amount of oil, I don't really care so much. Just because I didn't have to take that off, but I did. So that it's not junking up the new exhaust I'm going to put into this car. All right, guys. For the sake of awkwardness, I hooked up my beep boops, so I don't have to kill the key or anything like that. See if I can get you in somewhat to see a gauge, and we'll report. Full throttle, ignition's off, so it shouldn't do anything. Well, it already created pressure, so a couple bumps. 90. About 100. About 100, that's not bad. So maybe it fixed itself. Curiouser and curiouser. But it is, I don't know if you can see. I'll bring you in. She is chuffing out the cylinders. So 2 is doing something weird. Guess we pull compression on that one now too. Yeah, don't know, blow by. I might just put the plugs in and send it, because 2's not showing signs of oil, right? I got that right. Yeah. Yeah, 2's not showing anything except for excessive blow by. So let me get the exhaust on and let's fire this thing up. I'll put the spark plug in real quick. Thought I lost. Nope, found it. All right, let's fire this thing up again and see if she self-healed overnight. I know I got compression in cylinder 1, so that's a good thing. Oh. Now I got my beep boops back here. I'll just fire it up from back here. Watch, it won't work. Squeeze, fire. Oh yeah, I gotta put that on. Huh. Let's do the right thing and induce a vacuum leak. Where'd my beep 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 beep? All right, let's try that again. Contact. Will you idle now? Big vacuum leak. It's running good, but there's still a bunch of blow-by. Let me find my flashlight I lost. You can actually see the oil puddle. Unless it doesn't have one of the deflectors in there. That's a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna do a heat cycle, and I guess get my idea back, then run that tank out, because it sounds fine. It does sound like it's on all four, except for the obvious fact that massive exhaust leaks. And you can see by the smoke, yeah, it's a merge, but it's still heavier on the driver's side, passenger side. So I'll be back, probably gonna wrap up on what's going on. All right, she's almost out of fuel, but I think we're good enough to where it just needs to be blown out. She is, we're almost out. She is carboned up. That cylinder 3, there's a hole in the pipe where it's not sealed. She'll start, she'll run. Double call the owner, tell him the new findings is the basically the difference between the top end rebuild, because I think all of them are hitting. Basically is, you know, adding another 2,000 onto the bill to rebuild it. So live with it hurt, knowing you might need one, or just take the hit and get it done. So I don't know. It is wounded. It is hurting. So there's that. But yeah. With that said, I'll make a phone call, but I'll wrap up this episode with this one. How's our oil? Yeah, we were at the line up here. Granted, it hasn't ran down, but now we're down here. So just in a short amount of time, it's going somewhere. I'm assuming it's out the pipe. Because you remember there's only 3 quarts in these systems. But anyways, let me get you guys set up and I'll recap it. It runs well enough, but yeah, we'll figure something out. What is it? Why is that wet? See, the oil cooler I'm spraying out of the line. Has to be the line. We'll find out. All right, let me wrap this thing up. And yeah, stay tuned for, I guess, part 2 to find out what the hell we're doing. All right, guys. Gonna wrap up this episode, whatever it comes out to, 1973 thing. It runs. Is there issues that I'm concerned about? Yeah, mainly what we just did in this episode, the runability. Cylinder 1 is hurt. There's no denying it, so on and so forth. There's oil coming out of it. Hopefully it's the rings and they will come around. The engine's hitting even to where it's not, you know, I don't feel it's broken. We pulled 100 pounds of pressure off of it, so something's sealing. So I think it just needs, hopefully, to run. Also, needs valve adjustment, all this happy stuff. This was just basically getting it running to hear the engine health, and the engine health is questionable on one of the cylinders, and that would just be number 1. But with that said, I'm gonna wrap up this episode on the beginning of the revival and get this bad boy on the road. Obviously, we got to do brakes and everything else and take it for a little drive around, a little tootle, if you will. Talk to the owner. Hopefully, we're going to move forward. Gray area on what we're doing with the engine. And also, there's transmission issues. Reverse, mainly. We can go forward, apparently. We can't go backwards. Haven't tested any of that. But anyway, part 2, you'll find out more diagnostical and words and rambling on my end for what we're doing with this bad boy. So if you like this episode, whatever it came out to, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, I promise you we will chit-chat. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one. Because how many times do you get to see a thing? Especially coming back from the grave.